Hey guys, Erin here with LaCkore Couture, and today we're going to be talking about ring on a necklace and what does it mean. But before we do that, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and let's get right into it. Okay, so if you're like me, I know you have seen sometime in your life somebody wearing a necklace with a ring on it, and oftentimes it symbolizes something super meaningful to that person, and for everyone it means something a little different, but today we're going to talk about a few of the common things that a ring on a necklace means. Okay, so typically when we see somebody wearing a ring on a necklace, it typically means that that person whose ring it was passed away. And so that person wants to keep that memory alive. They want to think about that person every day. So when they look in the mirror, they see it, they feel it, it's close to their heart, and they really just want to keep that person's memory alive. So I would say like 9 times out of 10, it's going to be that. It's going to be somebody that was very close to them, either a spouse, a partner, a parent, a sibling, a child, and it will be their ring that they wore on a daily basis, but maybe it doesn't fit them on their finger, or they want to commemorate them in a different way than wearing it the typical way the person wore it. So they're going to slide it on their favorite chain, and a lot of times they never take it off. They wear it swimming, sleeping, showering, the whole nine, because that person obviously was very special to them and they want to, commemorate them and wear it and be reminded of them all the time, which, to be honest with you, I think is a really, really special symbol. Knock on wood, I don't have anyone that passed away really close to me that I have their rings that I do that to, but honestly, it's definitely something that I would consider doing if it was someone super, super close to me and close to my heart. Another really popular reason that people wear a ring on a necklace is actually like just for partners. They give it as a gift and it's supposed to symbolize eternal love. The ring is the symbol of a circle that just keeps going round and round, and your love is just never ending in that circle. So yeah, of course we all wear a wedding ring or a promise ring or something like that, but it's kind of fun and unique to think about taking that same symbolism of the eternal love with a ring and wearing it in a unique way. I think that's also super, super special. So if you're looking to get your partner something unique and different and you want to get them a ring, but maybe not a ring that you want them to wear on their hand, I would say throw it on a chain and call it a day. That sounds super, super trendy and really, really cute and timeless. And then you're always going to have the people that just wear something because it looks cool. So there are people that just wear a ring around a necklace because they like the way it looks. There's no deep meaning. It wasn't someone's specials. It's just something cool and trendy that they wanted to pull off, which is also super okay. Also, this is kind of a side note, but I was thinking about it, and if I worked out, not that I do work out, but if I did and I had my wedding ring with me and I didn't want to leave it in the locker or I didn't want to leave it in my purse, I think that wearing a necklace that does not tarnish, that is either gold filled or really, really well made, gold plated or sterling silver. Anyway, the point is, when you're working out or swimming or doing something that you really don't want to wear a ring that could get lost, I think throwing it on a chain is actually kind of a smart idea because it's not going to get I know when people work out, they do a lot with their hands, obviously, and they're on a lot of equipment and machines. And sometimes you could dent your rings, you can bang them up. If you're wearing a diamond ring, you could actually chip the diamond. So throwing it on your neck is actually a really genius idea, right? So if you're working out or if you're, going on a boat for the day, or if you're surfing, or if you're doing something active is my point, I think it's a really, really smart way to store it without it getting lost. So I would definitely consider that if you are looking for an option to where the heck to put your ring when you are doing something active. Throw it on a necklace. Also, just another thought I was having, if you do have a ring on a necklace, expect for people to ask what it means because it's not common. And typically, like we talked about earlier, it's going to symbolize some sort of love or someone's passing. So if you're just wearing it as a trend, that's fine, but just prepare that you may get questioned on what it is. So as I'm making this video, I'm sitting here thinking about it. And if I was wearing a really, really sentimental ring on a necklace, I would just highly recommend that you want to make sure that before you even put this ring on the necklace, that the necklace is super sturdy, super secure, meaning the clasp works perfectly. And what I mean by that is up close, this little lobster claw, that it really, really goes on there, that there's no space. When you tug it, it's good to go, because there's nothing worse than I can think of than putting this super sentimental ring that either your partner gave you or a loved one passed down to you when they passed away, and you're not wearing a secure necklace and then it falls off. I mean, I was just thinking about it anyway, so that was just a little tangent, but When you're wearing any type of sentimental jewelry, whether it's a bracelet, a ring, a necklace, in general, I highly recommend making sure that it's all very sturdy, that all the pieces are working properly, because there's nothing worse than just it slipping off and you completely losing it. Because if something breaks, great, you have it, you could always fix it. But if it just slips off because it's not secure or the mechanisms were faulty, we obviously can't fix something that's lost. So this is just something you want to keep in mind when you are taking care of sentimental jewelry, that you want to make sure that everything is working, it's secure, it's sturdy, and that it's going to have longevity when you are wearing it, so you don't lose it or it doesn't break off. And you may be asking yourself, where did this even come from? Like, when did somebody think to take a ring that's supposed to go on your finger and put it on a necklace? And the truth is, we don't really know, but I do know that this is like super ancient. This has gone back in history in so many different cultures. It means so many different things. Some cultures, it can mean your marital status. Some cultures, it could just be, like a social status, how high you are in the ladder. So it could definitely take on many different meanings, but there's one thing that's true, is that this obviously has stood the test of time, and this is a trend that I don't see going anywhere. So keep rocking those rings on your necklaces, and if you do wear a ring on your necklace, comment below and let me know why you wear yours, if it's a special meaning or if it's just something trendy that you do. I'm really curious because I've never done this, so just let me know in the comments. And if you want to learn more about my jewelry, fashion, all things LaCkore Couture fun, make sure you subscribe below and click the link below to see what jewelry I'm wearing in today's video. And if you want to learn more about all the fun things I've got going on, click one of the videos above me, and I'll see you guys in the next one.